Greetings and welcome to the Raconteur Society interview series, where we get a little more into each member of the Raconteur Society and the Raconteur Reserves. Now, continuing the interviews, today we have Rob!
Oh, Big Rob, coming at you.
Welcome, and let's get started.
All right.
Question number one.
All right.
First off, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, there's nothing little about me. 7 feet tall. Actually, I'm a musician.
All right. Now we know who you are. How long have you been playing tabletop RPGs?
Well, 14, I think, when I started.
What TRPG games are you playing right now?
Right now, I am playing. I just got done playing D&D with the Raconteur Society, and we're getting ready to start playing the Spirit of 77.
Now that we know what you're playing now, what did you play RPGs in the past?
Oh, Lord. When I started gaming, I played Dungeons & Dragons. I did Warhammer Fantasy. Well, my penchant is in Pathfinder as far as playing and running. I'm really familiar with it. I have played Star Wars. I have played Palladium, Shadowrun. I've played Cyberpunk. I played Deadlands. I've played... my favorite type of RPG games are actually two. I have two different favorite genres. I love the fantasy. The medieval fantasy is my absolute favorite. But close second is sci-fi.
How long have you been with the Raconteur Society?
Since I came up with the idea. No, I'm kidding. I didn't come up with the idea.
Actually, you did come up with the idea.
No, but yeah, since we started.
Yeah, and it was actually your idea that said, hey, why don't we record this?
Well, I saw these other people doing it, and I went, we could do that.
Okay, well, what is your favorite RPG game system, and why?
Oh, Lord. My favorite is Pathfinder. You know, you don't have to homebrew, but you mostly do with that game. And that's Pathfinder First Edition, by the way, not Second.
What is your favorite character you've played, and what RPG gaming system are they in?
Oh, my gosh. But his name is Scotty Ratchet. Shadowrun. Sheesh. He was a character in Shadowrun that I ran for many, many years in Texas that, well, I'll let you in on a little secret. He's been switched over to Cyberpunk, and he'll be appearing in our Cyberpunk game when we go to play it. If you can imagine like a rebel Irishman who's just pissed off all the time, you know, but rednecky too, that's Scotty Ratchet. He's just hilarious.
What aspect of your favorite character stand out for you?
His intelligence is that of a genius, but he just does not give a shit.
What is a trivia question that could be asked about you?
Let's see. Have you ever been ran over by a horse? Answer is yes.
Okay, well, what is your favorite cartoon or anime?
Oh, man. I absolutely love 70s and 80s Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
How about, have you ever LARPed? And if so, where?
Yes. Well, my LARP career started with Nero, which is an anagram for the New England Role-Playing Organization. Ran a chapter of that for a short time, and then played some vampire LARP a little bit here and there, and then we had a crazy idea and started a steampunk LARP called Rust.
Now, is there a specific pop culture that interests you the most?
Well, yeah, connected back to those cartoons actually, and then some of them actually being remade now. Not just that, like Ghostbusters. Oh my God.
Well, the next question is, what about it interests you? So,
well, I think it all connects back to childhood. I'm just a big kid. I can't help it.
I know. We all are. And what RPG gaming events have you been to?
I can proudly say I was at Gen Con 50. I've been to Planet FunkCon, which has been a recent thing.
Okay. Well, what RPG game systems would you like to try that you haven't?
Well, 50 Fathoms, Coyote and Crow, Creeks and Crawfish. I'm going to put this out there. It is a parody of Dungeons and Dragons. If anybody has a copy of this game, get a hold of me. I'm dying to get a copy and play it because it's just so campy, from what I understand.
What is your favorite item in your gaming gear that you would use every session?
Every game. Oh, probably my red satchel that has all my snacks and extra dice and this and that's in it. It's kind of like my bug out bag for gaming. So.
All right. Well, what are some memorable TRPG moments that you were part of or seen?
Well, one of the most recent was when Mortok had a bad session of rolling ones all night. So basically he wound up he flipped completely upside down into a kobold hole and landed a spear through his hand.
Yeah, because I was shot in the butt.
Shot in the ass with an arrow.
Yes.
And then the other most awesome moment was Pathfinder, when the group came together and healed Marf because they didn't want to see him go. And he's an NPC, and it was such a touching moment. Mm-hmm. It was an awesome moment. It really was.
Yes, it was. Well, what is one thing you would like your viewers to know about you?
I'm ordained. I'm an ordained minister.
Well, we'd like to know now what your favorite gaming snack is.
Combos. Well, I always drink water. You'll always see me drinking water. That's always a go-to for me. But I will also usually drink some sort of dark soda that's not heavily caffeinated.
And being not normal, how many sets of dice do you have?
I last counted, I had 46 sets of dice. But I only use 6 sets.
What is the most amount of people you have done tabletop role playing with? You probably need a lot of those dice if you had.
I ran a game at the old game store here in town with 15 people at each session. And it was a Pathfinder game.
Do you have anything you would want to ask the interviewer about?
Can I please have that money you owe me? Because, man, it's...
And so the next question would be, what would you tell those that have never played a role-playing game but have interest in playing?
Don't play with these guys! So, it is scary, and it's intimidating. But, if you have friends, talk to them and see if they want a game too. And that's the easiest way to get into it, in my opinion. But once you start gaming, you'll end up finding other people that want to play too. And he just ends up building a group. Now, do it. Just do it. Take your steps into it. Find the game you want to play. Read about it. Learn all the rules about it if you can. If you can't, don't sweat it. The key to this is it's a game, like was said before, and have fun with it. Just have fun. That's what this is all supposed to be about, is having fun. So.
All right, and especially you want to have some more fun, go check us out on our social media. What are those, Rob? That's
Linktree.
Yeah.
Go to our Linktree. Type in the Raconteur Society at Linktree. And you can go to any of our social medias, and there's a link to the Linktree on the social medias. On the Linktree, excuse me, you'll find links to everything that we do. Very much so.
Don't forget to check us out on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m.-ish, if the computers allow me to do that. And I want to thank our great and wonderful guest, the great Big Rob, live. And now, we're not going to be. Thanks for watching, folks.
Bye!
Bye-bye.